I kind of do, but I kind of don't. It was just a realization that I had when I was talking with Little One.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, we're witnessing the downfall of civilization. It's like grown men go online and essentially complain about the fact that they can't find wives.
Mm-hmm.
And we've normalized it. But they can't find wives because they don't meet the standards that have been set by society for a husband. But instead of being mad at society, they just get mad at women.
Mm-hmm. What it seems like is they are mad because they are lonely and we are not. And you are willing to settle for certain things when you are lonely.
Yes.
And since we are not willing to settle for them.
Yeah. That's I just be here. The world is wild, bro. Like, how do we fucking get here? I also blame the downfall of the economy for this.
I blame Al Gore. I'm not going to say
rhythm.
it. I wasn't going to say it. But yeah, I mean, whoever invented the internet, it's just, the internet is a tool, but our brains are not meant to take in information this fast. We have access to too much information. And I really feel like everybody's compartmentalization skills are not developed enough. We as a people, as a whole, is not developed enough for that.
We don't go outside enough.
And yeah, the things that you consume, I mean, you only have but so much space in your brain, you know, and then you have to figure out what's important. And our brains are not developed enough for this level of technology. We have unlimited amount of access. Anything that I want to know right now, I can know right now. And I just don't think evolution has caught up with that. Like our bodies, I don't think it's caught up with it.
I don't know, you know. That's a very interesting. I agree with you about the fact that I think our brains haven't caught up with the amount of information that we can all consume.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least people have not been, it's not even that. I don't think people have been educated in a way that teaches them how to safely consume things. We haven't taught critical thinking skills.
Oh, no.
And so because people don't have good critical thinking skills, they're just taking in everything.
Mm-hmm.
And because they're just taking in everything without like thinking about it critically or like dismantling some of it and realizing, oh, this is probably propaganda, or how did we get here, and what is the, like, is this the symptom, or is this the, people aren't doing those type of thought experiments. And so because they're not doing those type of thought experiments, we get the internet that we have.
But do you think people use critical thinking skills more or less before the internet? So I still blame the internet.
Fair. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Hey Coworker Podcast, home of your favorite not safe for work coworkers. I am RJ, the friendly neighborhood Dom, and this is
Barbie,
a.k.a.
Big Rocks.
Not the little one.
Never the little one.
And we are your favorite not safe for work coworkers, home of you, the best coworkers in the world. Thank y'all for coming back here when y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be right here, liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving comments with timestamps, and we greatly appreciate it. How are you, friend?
I am here.
Okay.
And I look great.
You do.
I'm having a good physical appearance today.
I absolutely feel you. I have had I've been back in the gym. I've had 2 really, really good days of working out. My body is absolutely exhausted, but I'm straight and I'm pushing through. Work is a lot because my coworker is sick. She don't want to be sick, but she's sick. So I'm just like, yo, go chill.
Can you imagine if you could just will sickness away? I do not want this. Leave my body now.
She be trying to do that, and I'm like, bro, like, go sit down.
Yeah.
She be like, I said she's like the little sister I never like asked for. It's so irritating. I be wanting to choke her,
but not in a fun way.
You know, like in a like. What do you mean? You
like out?
Yeah.
Are you calm?
It'd be like no. And the thing is, and she got so the thing is, she got a man now. Mm-hmm. So this is okay. So I had a series on my channel called Conversation with My 23-year-old coworker. She is now my like 25-year-old coworker, and she got a whole man that she live with now. Mm-hmm. And it's so cool to like see her like be like, she went away from the job and then came back, and she's like way more of an adult now, and she's just dope. So I look at her like, oh, that's little sis. So now when she does shit that she's not supposed to do, like she don't eat, I snitch on her to her man.
Whose side you thought I was gonna be on this? What do you think my response? What do you think my response is gonna be to that? I might get my things. I might take my ball and go home. I might get my things and leave because I don't want to be associated with this right now. Sitting here telling you that I've been having a day, and you telling me
I'm not. No. I'm not snitching on you. I didn't even see the thing. I tell on myself. No. But see, the thing is, when you told me and you said it was a rough day, I already knew. And I wasn't going to ask because I wasn't going to piss myself off.
No. But you meddling in other people's business. It ain't got to be mine. One of my favorite quotes in the whole world. A smart person learns from their mistakes. A wise person learns from the mistakes of others. I see how you move. You don't got to do it to me. I'm watching you. And I see you over here.
I didn't know what you did, bro. I thought you were celebrating
something.
Don't
piss me off. Do not piss me off. I am in a mood, and you might want to tighten it up. I'm watching you because I don't trust that. You've known her longer than you've known me. So if you'll tell on her, you'll tell on me too. So
that's not necessarily true. Depends on what it is. If you're in danger in life, limb, or eyesight, yes, I'm going to reach out and call that man.
I was on live, and I started choking on my own spit. So I just ran out the camera to go get myself together, and then I came back, and I was like, how long was y'all going to wait here? And I was like, nobody go call the police? They're like, we don't have your phone number or your address or nothing.
We don't know where that is.
And one person was like, the best I can do is DM Vaughn like this. Shoot up Vaughn and DM, let him know. Come quick. Greg's in trouble.
Pimp down.
Yeah.
It's a wild one. But yeah, no, I have no intention of snitching on you. So the thing is, there's no need for me to snitch on you. Because one, you tell on yourself. And two, you be on here telling us.
Yeah.
And he watches the pod.
Really?
Like little one don't watch the pod, so I can say all types of wild shit, and she's not gonna know.
You act like I can't send it to her. I'm just saying payback.
I have never. Hold on.
I have it planned. I have it loaded.
When have I ever?
Just in case.
I don't even remember where we left off at.
I don't know what we were talking about. There was some technical difficulties or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell happened. So, anywho.
We were just talking about it being a day.
That it is. I'm at this very weird, unmotivated place. Like I have the desire to be productive, but it's just so hard to get up and do that. Like I have things to do specifically, but none of them feel exciting or worth getting up to do. So I just don't. But I did today. But
urgent? Do they not feel urgent?
Yeah, and me and Vet, whatever. We were talking because I don't know. I would just be saying anything. We was talking about that earlier today, actually, and he was saying how one of the reasons I probably feel like this is because I do feel like I thrive under pressure, and none of this stuff has a deadline. Or like there is one thing that has a deadline, but like there's no chance that I'm not gonna hit the deadline because I still got like 25 days left, and I'm almost done. So it doesn't feel like I don't have any deadlines, so none of this stuff feel urgent. So I'm just like, I'll get to it. Even though I want to do it now, but it just, I don't know.
That was such a nigga answer.
Well, at the end of the day, they got in.
Yeah. Bro, it is you. So this is the thing. I be realizing sometimes that at the end of the day, if I have like a day at work where I really have to like work with people, I'd be like, oh yeah, I've been talking all day and I've been like encouraging people and like saying things. I'm trying to say like good things all day. And so sometimes when I come home, I be sitting across from little one and she's like trying to have a real conversation with me. And she's like saying something real important. And I'm just like, I'm not even there. And I think that just happened and I don't know how. Because it is never, I'd be like, I'm on the pod for only like this short amount of time.
Yeah.
Focus. And my brain just went, nigga, your day was so fucking long and you had to sit in that bum ass traffic. Oh my God. It took an hour and a half to get home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. If I didn't have things to do tomorrow, I definitely would have said, how you feel about tomorrow?
Which I would have been cool with, but I would have been like, damn, I could have worked out today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cause I've been really good about that. I'm trying to make sure that I get 3 lifts in a week, and then I do my 2 days of like cardio and mobility. Trying to do all of that, and it's been. But schedules where we pod, so the weeks where we pod become slightly more difficult because now I got to move stuff around or make sure I do it after and spend enough time with the girl, because if I don't spend time with her, she'll lose her motherfucking me mind. She little one. I thought I was gonna have alone time. What is that?
Mm-mm.
No. She said
you don't need it.
She's like, it's you and me time.
Yeah. We're alone.
And depending on, sometimes it just be enough that I'm just in the same like house. But sometimes she'd be like, come lay here. I don't want to lay down actually. I would actually like to be sitting up. Mm-hmm. I don't want to lay down. And she don't want to come back here because she don't want to sit up. Like, so now we're at an impasse. Look at us. Look at us. We're gonna figure it out. So yeah.
Do we have a docket?
We do have a docket. We have, because we didn't do any of the things
last week.
No, absolutely not. We talked about doing them. I don't even think we did.
Whatever that first thing. Yeah, I don't think we did the question of the week. And whatever the first thing you mentioned on the docket last week, I know we didn't get to. I think it was another game or something.
Yeah. So we can start. So there was. Excuse me. Oh, I coughed into my hand. That's gross.
We already said our hellos. I'm not trying to shake your hand. I'm not a nigga. Y'all niggas really just be sitting next to dapping each other up the whole time. Girls do it too, but yeah, no, we high five. If the laugh is real good. Fine.
I got some hand sanitizer somewhere. I'll do it when we get off.
Is it a game?
Yes, it was a game. So the game was, I just wanted to see what you think these English words mean.
Oh, okay.
And because some of them are very, very interesting. Okay, so the first one is a very English thing. Mm-hmm. Apples and pears.
Use it in a sentence.
He came down the apples and pears.
Don't piss me off. He came down the apples and pears. Yeah. Am I supposed to tell you what I think that means? Yes. I think it means nothing. It's not. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend. I'm a very Southern girl. What the fuck does that mean?
It means stairs.
Why?
I don't know. They're English. I don't know. They invented the language. I'm just telling you.
Apples and pears.
Apples and pears.
Is a flight of stairs.
It's a very, like, it's people, normal, like, youths are not using apples and pears unless they're, like, extremely, like, they grew up with their grandparents. It's one of them old ones.
Okay.
Flat.
Apartment.
Yes. Long. Long.
Use it in a sentence.
That's long.
One more time.
That's long.
Is it cool?
No.
Oh, what is it?
It means like either like not so like long as in like that's fucking. I don't want to do that shit, bro.
Oh.
Like if like say we use like, oh, I'm doing a turnaround trip to go to Austin and I'm coming back the same night, and I'd be like, yo, that's long.
Mm-hmm.
It's
but
like,
does it always have to have something to do with time?
No, it can just be like something
that
like your parents
like
be
a chore. Like,
yes,
I don't want to do this.
I don't want to do the dishes. They're long.
Okay. Okay. I have a short list of things I won't be adding to my vocabulary. No shade. It doesn't fit my aesthetic.
Okay. Bellend.
Use it in a sentence.
You're a bellend.
Does it mean bad bitch? That's my final answer.
That is.
Oh,
sorry, and I wasn't sorry because people in the comments that are gonna know I'm not calling you a bellend,
but that was your sentence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your bellend is the same as dickhead. It just means because the head of be looking like so.
Yeah, but okay.
It's English people, bro.
I'm not trying to understand.
Roadman.
I think I might know. Use it in a sentence.
He's a roadman.
I don't know. Does it mean whore?
No.
Damn. That would have been a good one for whore. Male whore?
No.
That would have been a good one. What is it?
No, but could be. He probably is a whore, but like it usually means drug dealer. He's on road or like gangster. Like he be on road all the time. He in the streets all the time.
Oh, okay.
He's running the streets. He's running the roads.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. Okay. I am trying not to, my brain just naturally wants to say something funny or rebuttal every time people say things, but I don't want anybody to think that I'm like
friend
disrespecting their language.
That is part of the fun of this game.
Okay.
Lean in. Come on in. The water's fine. You're good.
Because I don't have roads. Like we have streets. So
and this is the thing. So I grew up in England, so I understand immediately what all of these things. I was like, oh, I even added a few of mine to the list. Like long is not on the list. That is just a thing that I grew up saying that I was like, she's not gonna know what this is. But we'll see. Okay.
Lou, can you use it in a sentence that is more than 2 words?
I'm going to the loo.
Oh, bathroom?
Yeah.
That's old timey.
Yeah. Rubbish.
Pish posh.
What? What?
It's rubbish. Does it mean the same things that it means here?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's nonsense. It's
Oh, well, it just means trash.
Trash. Oh, like actual trash?
Yeah, it means actual trash.
Oh, brother.
Let's see. Boot.
Car. Trunk.
Yes. Cash point.
ATM?
Yes. Good one. Yeah. You almost got stuff there. You was like, it's too obvious. I don't.
Well, the first thing that popped in my head was point of sale. Not the POS system.
All right. Rubber.
Condom.
No.
Oh.
Eraser.
Eraser?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Wanker.
I know what a wanker is. It's what you call. It's what you call a person that you don't like. It's like it's an insult. It's a. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the.
But,
yeah. Jerk off.
Okay. Yeah.
Chuffed.
I don't know that one. Use it in a sentence.
I'm really chuffed about the new anime coming out.
Are you excited?
Yes.
It's a word for
Chuffed is like excited, yeah.
Okay.
Or pleased.
Pleased.
Gutted.
Is it negative?
Yes.
Does it have to do with your literal gut? Oh, sorry. Where'd that come from?
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Oh my god. I was caught so off guard.
Same. The hell was that?
Oh my god.
Okay, what was the answer to that? Does it have to do with your actual gut?
Yeah, it just means like not pleased. Like
Oh.
I hated that. Like it gutted me. Like I was gutted.
Oh.
Like we lost the game and I was gutted about it.
Oh, okay. Your feelings were hurt.
Jiffy bag.
Do you have one or do you become one?
I've never heard of this. So when I read, I was like, what the fuck? No, Jiffy bag.
What is that?
Padded envelope. I'm just reading shit. I didn't make these up, bro.
Oh, okay. I thought you gathered these, gathered these from life experience.
No.
Okay.
Some of these are just like ones I saw. Some of these are ones that I've used,
Mm-hmm.
but other ones are like I've never.
Right.
I've never used Jiffy bag. I was surprised. I didn't fully read the list. Is what happened. I was like, I'm gonna know most of these anyway.
And I was like, I know they don't eat cornbread, so that can't be it. That was the first thing that came to my head was cornbread.
Lift.
An elevator.
Yes. Fortnite.
The game?
No.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I'm going on a trip in a fortnight. Two weeks.
What?
A fortnight is 2 weeks.
A fortnight.
Yeah, fortnight.
Fortnight or a fortnight?
Fortnight. The word fortnight just means 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's an old timey, but people still use it. They used it when I was there.
Mm-hmm.
Chemist.
It's not a drug dealer. A drug maker. Pharmaceutical.
Yeah, there you go.
Sales rep.
I was like,
where are you moving?
same. But, off license.
No. I'm sorry. What does it mean? I don't know. Where can you use it in a sentence?
It's a liquor shop.
And what's it called?
Off license. Liquor store.
Off license.
Which I've heard called arcade.
Arcade.
No. It's a mini mall.
Are there games?
No.
Okay. Let's wrap this up because they're going to piss me off. It's one thing when you just make up a word and make up a definition. That's fine. I mean, we speak English. They're England. But, I have boundaries.
Fair. Knackered.
Sentence?
I'm knackered.
Hungry.
No.
Sleepy.
Yes.
Tired.
Yes. All right. I'm feeling peckish.
Hungry. Mm-hmm.
All right, and that's the end of those.
Okay. Yeah, none of that. It's gonna make it to my repertoire.
No, I wouldn't imagine it would.
Yeah. Sometimes, you could have said some cool ones. They have some youthful ones that are cool.
Yeah, so there was things that I said when I was like, but mostly allow it, which I'll still use on occasion.
What does that mean?
It means just allow it, bro. Like, I'm not.
Oh, allow it?
Yeah, you should be like, allow it. Like, for the most common way it's used is someone's about to fight somebody and you trying to like get your homeboy to tell you, be like, hey, yo, allow it.
Just let them fight, or break it, like calm down, just let it go. Like, you good. Like that's like the story I told about my brother nearly getting killed by the drug dealers. Mm-hmm. One of them saw me and it was like, oh, allow him. Okay.
Like we're gonna let
you slide.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know. So there was that. Oh, I also had a scenario.
Is Wessex a real place?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, like, still?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a whole, like...
Kingdom. Is it still... Do they still have a king?
What? No. Because now the whole of England is ruled by...
One.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's, like, different... Like, they're basically just, like, different regions in England that were once their own kingdoms. Mm-hmm. But then you had a motherfucker come along and said, all you motherfuckers belong to me, so you will... So, that happened.
Got it. Still watching Vikings. Floki just discovered Iceland. It's the beginning of the 5th season.
Oh,
Floki. That's Iceland, where the land where Floki just.
I figured it was because I remember that. So Floki discovers Iceland. So I'm reading in the books about people that made it to Greece, because I don't think Floki's people were in the one that I'm reading. No, apparently, no one's ever heard of Floki's people in Iceland, because people went to Greenland, but Greenland is so fucking barren. The motherfuckers can't grow anything there. Mm-hmm. They can barely survive there. And so they're trying to find Iceland, but because they don't know that it's there.
Yeah.
Because they keep sailing right past it because they don't have the boats to be able to sail in open water.
Floki
or
did.
a way to navigate.
Floki did.
Floki was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Crazy as shit.
Yeah, I didn't see things going this way, but yes, I had my ups and downs with feelings about Floki.
He's
very devout.
He's no better than a Christian sometimes.
Sometimes.
He's so devout that it's like, bro, you could actually just calm down. And I don't understand like how people don't be like, oh, same.
Yeah. It's just the same. Yeah. The biggest difference is, and Vaughn mentioned this, but like the biggest difference is one of their gods doesn't is about, that's what we do. Fight, kill. And it's not like that's what we do. We're happy to do it. And then, but on the other side, you do it, but it's not. It's not the culture. It is, but it's not. You know what I mean?
But see, the thing is, the Vikings made a whole like spiritual thing about dying in battle. Mm-hmm. Like that was
that's what I'm saying.
Honors to be able to do.
Yeah, that's their whole thing. Like that's the point.
Yeah.
So.
And their religion is centered around it.
Mm-hmm. So okay, I was talking to Vaughn and I was like, imagine there is only one religion. That there actually is. There is only one. And whether you believed in that religion or not, that is your destiny. Mm-hmm. Like that is your fate. That is what's happening to you when you die. You're going to this one religion. I was like, of all the religions that I know about, and I am not a religious person at all, so I don't know a lot of details about a lot of religions, but of all the religions basics that I know about, Valhalla is the one place I am not trying to fucking go. Fuck no. Them motherfuckers wake up
and fight.
Feast, fight, die, and do it all over again. Is there an option to opt out?
I was like, when do y'all fuck? Y'all don't fuck at all?
I'm sure that's a part of it. I'm sure it's a part of it.
Maybe you fuck if you survive you survive to the feast after y'all die.
Or maybe as soon as you wake up and then in the morning then go eat.
Cause like I'm gonna tell you something. You make me fight. I don't give a fuck how good the food is. You make me fight every day.
That's what I'm saying.
Forever, and I'll never get no coochie.
But there has to be an opt out, because everybody wasn't a Viking. Everybody who believed
we're probably butchering this. I'm sure that this is the thing. There are motherfuckers who still practice the shit today. I have questioned whether or not those are what white hoteps are. The people that are practicing that are practicing Norse now, but I don't know because so much of their shit has been co-opted by white supremacists that I don't at all know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, I was like that from what I know of it, which is limited. Essentially, let's just say from this show. Mm-hmm. Let's say my entire knowledge
is
based on what I have learned now. And I know that, of course it's a dramatization and everything isn't exact, but it is based on what people know to be true. And then the way that they speak about their religion is true. Even, not all the characters and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just, I was like, that sounds not like a lot of fun.
No.
But we also never hear anybody who's not a Viking or shield maiden talk in that show. So like, we don't really hear, unless they're coming to give news, we don't really hear what their expectations of Valhalla are. Like just the women who cook and who cook and wash the clothes and just stay home and take care of the kids and all that. Like, what does Valhalla look like for them? We don't know. I don't know.
Or maybe the same gods that are looking over battles and doing all of that are not the same gods that the women are necessarily praying to all the time, because that doesn't interfere with their world. It doesn't intersect with their world.
Yeah, so they do something else.
That's very interesting, though. Makes me wish I would have paid more attention in history. But history was never actually interesting. It only got interesting for me when you told me like actually interesting shit, but dates for shit is so boring. When you can explain to me like, this is the way this motherfucker was thinking and this is how they beat these motherfuckers, like I love that shit.
Yeah. Product of the United States, the United States education system here. Just maybe 2 days ago did something click for me. So like when we talk about Greek mythology, when you talk about the Norse religion, when you talk about all of these things, I have never been able to conceptualize it in real life because of, and Vaughn said this and it made everything click instantly. Every other religion besides the ones that worship the same God as Christianity, Christians say is mythology.
Yes.
I never realized that.
All of it is paganism.
I was told that is mythology. So that is what I have. So when people are like being so serious about it, I'm like, it's just some stories somebody made up because I didn't know.
Well, and some of them are mythologies because people no longer, a large majority of the population no longer practices that religion. When your religion becomes something that is no longer practiced by people, it becomes mythology. The reason why we view the majority of these things as mythology is because Christianity has stomped out, and a few other religions have stomped out the majority of other religions because part of their credos are to spread their gospels. Yeah. And in doing so, they're not doing that peacefully. They're the majority of the time doing that at the end of a sword or a gun, depending on what era we're in.
Well, yeah, I think it's one of those things like but you never really thought about.
Yeah.
And so it's like I knew that it was real, but I've always been told that it's not. It's just it's myth. It's a myth. It's not true. And so it's always been a little hazy for me when I'm listening to this type of stuff. But that one little sentence summed it all up for me.
Yeah, I remember I had to when I lived in England and product of an English education system, I had to take RE, which is religious education, and then I took RE as a GCSE, which is like one of the classes you take that's supposed to be like your high school years. Like you get your GCSEs. There's only you get so many electives. So I chose RE and I chose history and I chose PE. So I was like, all right, cool. I really, really liked RE just because like I knew a lot about Christianity and I was like, I'm gonna all I really got to do is talk about one religion. I know about all of this shit. Easy A. But I had to learn about other people's religions and what the customs were and what the practices were and like how many of whatever and da-da-da-da. And yeah, there's only really like a few real recognized religions like across the world, but like the U.S. will recognize any religion. There's a religion called Jedi. I literally, like, there were motherfuckers that was in the military getting Jedi on their dog tags because it asked you what your religion is. Motherfuckers was getting Jedi. And they have to, and if you claim a certain religion, they have to allow you to practice the customs of said religion. Like, for example, there are people that are practicing Norsemen in the military, and so they can grow beards because Norsemen grew beards.
Yeah. Well,
that's a thing. I did have a scenario.
Okay.
So, let's say, okay, you're given a scenario, you're given an option where we're going to give you 15 grand every month, but at the first of every month, you lose one of your 5 senses at random. You get it back at the end of the month, like when it gets to the next month. However, you lose another sense, and the one you got back is random, but you get $15,000. Would you do it? And if you would, for how long?
So on the first, I get $15,000 in my bank account, but I could lose my eyesight. And then on the first of the next month, I get my eyesight back, but I might lose my sense of smell.
Yes.
I have one question.
Yes.
Do I already have money before someone is offering me this?
$25,000.
And just in my bank account. Or what?
You have some money. You're not wealthy.
Okay. And I can just stop whenever I want?
Yes.
Yeah, I do it.
How long?
I don't know, but indefinitely. Why the fuck not? Until I get old or something. Until the senses, as long as the senses are coming back as the same way they was when they left. Like my eyesight not slowly deteriorating every time it leave and come back, then yeah, we're good. You know, as somebody who does what I do for a living now, I'm gonna make a bag. I'm setting that camera up. Come with me for the next 30 days with no sense of touch. Bitch, I'm dropping everything, can't feel nothing. Like,
fair, friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a bag.
I'm here for it.
And $15,000 a month on top of it.
That's real. I would do it. I also don't know for how long though.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, losing your sense of touch is crazy.
What does that even mean?
You will die. You will literally die. And so this is the thing. Hearing, sight, I'll figure it out, right? I can figure those out. Smell, taste, my nigga. I'd probably be the healthiest I'd ever been. Because I'm not going, I can't taste shit no way. So, I just eat healthy.
It wouldn't change me none because I like healthy food as it is. Eating healthy is not an issue. But that's the problem. The food, my go-to meal, if I'm gonna cook at home and I don't have a taste for anything, I'm gonna get salmon, mashed potatoes, and broccoli. That is my go-to. And the salmon is air fried, so it's not. I
need to get in there.
The taste of the food wouldn't really make me eat any more or less because I really don't like to eat. So.
I need to get an air fryer. I just thought of, I went to there was a pho place I went to, and they had lemongrass honey glazed salmon. I said, I could make that at home, and I bet it would be fire. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm going to try that.
You know what I like to make at home?
What's that?
Beef and broccoli.
I make Mongolian beef at home. Mm-hmm. Which is fire.
Yeah, I like making beef and broccoli at home. I might make some this week.
Little one got some stew in there that she made. She don't often cook, but when she do, I be like, yes, Lord, yes, Lord, do your thing.
Okay.
Yeah, my favorite coworker, the little sister, was like, hey, because I told her I'm gonna be taking some time off. She's like, hey, can you just send me your dates? Because I like her, so we coordinate because we work for the same under the same whatever. So we got to make sure everything has coverage. Mm-hmm. and she's dope. So we like you ever have a coworker that's like y'all got to do shit together, but you actually like each other?
Mm-hmm.
Makes life so much easier.
Yeah.
We be talking about like stuff that be happening, and I'd be like, they don't get along, huh? And she'd be like, mm-mm. Like, I'm so glad we don't have this problem.
Look at them over there suffering.
Yeah. We honestly, we look at each other like, I'm gonna be honest, like if I had a different partner, I might not have lasted this long. Or they wouldn't have, because I might have made them quit. Which I've never made a partner quit on purpose. I don't think.
On purpose.
Accidents happen.
Okay, so we had a docket.
Yeah, so we had that. There was the thing. Did we do questions of the week?
I don't think so.
So I've got even more questions of the week now. So there's ones here, and this one is what made you realize you had a crush on them? And then after what made you realize you had a crush on them is tell me what social media platform you hate and why. Which there was only really like 3 answers for each of these. And then later I asked which one of your parents traumatized you most? And like we understand it was a group project, but like who did the majority of the heavy lifting? Like somebody just did the bibliography. Like that's all they did. So, and there was like expansive answers.
Okay.
So you want to do that one?
Yeah, we can do that one.
Okay. So, which one of your parents traumatized you the most? Mom, she drilled in my head that I wasn't worth shit unless I was thin and healthy. My mom, she was in and out of prison our whole childhood and left us with our grandma. Someone just said mother. Full stop.
You know, my grandma raised me too.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not necessarily mad at my mama for that. She was young.
And your grandma is like your best friend.
That is my dog. And my mama was young. I'm not saying that this person should,
Oh yeah.
I'm just reflecting on
like your mama didn't like traumatize you and just like be in and out of.
Well, she wasn't in and out of prison. She did work at the jailhouse though, so technically.
Yeah. I mean,
she spent a lot of time.
Same. and she did traumatize the shit out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
But I think the least traumatic thing she did was leave me with my granny. That's the probably best thing that she could have ever did for me.
Fair. Sometimes the best decision a parent can make is to not be
I can't even do this.
Yeah, I know that I knew I wasn't capable.
Yeah.
But like the worst thing that you can do on top of that is when the child gets older and comes to have a conversation with you about why you couldn't, you not be honest about the fact that you're like, look, yo, I didn't have the capacity for that. And hopefully in that time that you didn't have the capacity, you didn't do them further harm with your absence or in and out.
Right.
Because mama was doing that a lot. Let's see. A dad literally gave me borderline personality disorder.
Then that's not fair. What he's supposed to do about his genetics?
Well, so,
or is that something you can get?
You can. So, borderline personality disorder a lot of time is a reaction to trauma, or can be a reaction to trauma.
Okay.
And so, like, people develop like certain coping skills surrounding their trauma, and so there is some genetic component, but like, yeah.
Okay, the literally gave it to me made me feel like he literally passed it to me through his DNA.
No, I believe she's saying he literally traumatized me
to the point of
borderline personality disorder.
Gotcha.
Which I'm not sure is like how someone who has a license would say that.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's essentially what they're saying.
That's what they're saying. I'm not even saying I agree with it. I'm just saying that's what they're saying.
Uh-huh.
My dad, he was one of them.
Excuse me.
Fuck are you crying for parents?
Ugh.
I didn't have one of them. I had a I'm gonna give you something to cry about parent. I had one of those. My mom, because why she have to die when I was 10? I know it wasn't planned, but shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You trying
if you didn't want to see me go to middle school, you could have just said it. if the elementary school graduation was just gonna be too much for you, you could have just stayed at home.
It's actually fine. I'm actually okay with that.
Right. If this was the alternative. Like
that's a crazy I'd be like, damn, but yeah. Also, you said this in a way that was too funny.
Yeah.
I feel like you wanted me to laugh. Mom, but trauma from dads stemmed from being protected from mom.
Mm.
Damn.
That's not one you leave open. You need to explain that.
Yeah, so when you say that, I assume that what you mean is that trauma from mom, but trauma from dad stemmed from being protected from mom.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean mom's was like abusive and dad was coming to the I feel like either you grew up in dad's house and he was trying to protect you from mom's who was wilding,
mm-hmm.
or you grew up with moms and moms was trying to keep dad away because moms is wilding. The way that this is said.
Okay, I didn't. The second way you said it is not where my brain.
Oh, you went the first way.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, those are the only two ways I could think of that being meant. Why can I not talk? I've been talking all day. Okay. Mother, she turned me into a people pleaser by never inquiring about who I am.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
Fair. Mom always pressed about getting dark in the summer and my looks and clothing. So,
yeah.
My mom, father wasn't there, so she was the only option.
Actually, not really, because him not being there is rather also, traumatic.
Yeah, that's. You also got to include. Yeah. My mom being emotionally dismissive, centering herself in most of our conflict. Damn, some of these people are like you went to therapy and talked about this. I can tell by the way you said this. Mm-hmm. Dad, by being emotionally immature and emotionally unavailable my entire life. LMAO. I feel like that would really hurt, and you tried to save it well. Like that wasn't even said in a way that was funny. That was said like. This hurt. Ha ha ha.
Right.
Which parent traumatized you worse? My dad gave me the worst abandonment issues because he would appear throughout my childhood when he was doing well and then disappear. Mm-hmm. So, and that who traumatized? So, someone said I haven't talked to my mom in over a year and a half. So, and then just put the pretty in eyes.
Mm-hmm. Been there.
Yeah. I've been I was no contact with my pops before no contact was really a thing. Mm-hmm. Also, I've been doing this thing as I don't know if did I talk about this already? As I start to prepare for marriage, I've started to I'm talking to the women in my life that I know that have been married mm-hmm. about what their thoughts are on what makes a good husband. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna talk to some dudes that I respect too, and people that I've seen do this for a long time and be successful in marriage. I'm gonna talk to them too, but I'm really curious. So I asked and I talked to my mom about whether or not she thought my father was a good husband, because that is my primary example. Mm-hmm. And she says, well, what scale are we judging him on? And yeah, so it was a very interesting conversation. Mm-hmm. But yeah, a lot of yeah. It's been very interesting. I don't know how we got there. or why we got there, but my ADHD led right up to that door, and I walked smooth through it.
And I'm just gonna let you
every time.
We're here for it
because we both do that on occasion.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's bound and inevitable to happen. So we did have, bro. Girls beef different is one of the things that I have come to realize. Like dudes will get on the timeline and talk about, I was scrolling and someone had a video of, I think it was Tokyo Tony was talking about, hey girl, you can come get your chain. You can come get your chain whenever you give us about a 50 ball and you can come get your chain.
Okay. Let me stop you right there. First of all,
I said this can't be real.
No. That is not Tokyo Tony.
Who is that?
That is Tokyo Vandy.
Oh.
Tokyo Tony is Black China's mama. Completely different lady.
Fair.
Also,
I saw Tokyo and went.
Before you get excited about this, it is not real.
Okay. Because I was like, y'all out here kidnapping dogs?
Yeah.
What is happening?
Real. They on one of them shows.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it like the Zeus shows?
The dog. No, it's like Love and Hip Hop or something like that. One of them type of shows. But the dog that was kidnapped is the same dog that you was talking about, Jabarkis.
Oh.
Yeah, his middle name is Jabarkis or something like that. Because I kept seeing people call him Beignet.
Beignet, Jabarkis, Vanity?
Possibly. I wouldn't know.
Unless he got his daddy's last name on.
I'm not a fan of hers, so.
Tokyo Vanity?
Yeah.
I don't know any of these people. I thought it was Tokyo Tony, so that tells you how much I know.
I don't know her from TV. I know her from the internet, and I ain't never been a fan.
Oh, it's one of those. Do you have people that like you met on the internet first, and then like you were happy that they're successful now? I can only think of one.
Who's your one?
Cardi B. Because I was introduced to Cardi B from like Instagram. She was hilarious on Instagram when she was just like a funny stripper.
Yeah.
And gang member in the Bronx.
Jay Versace. Do you remember Jay Versace? He was really, really big on Vine, and he's like a producer now. He be producing for like A-list artists. Jay Versace. He used to...
Black guy?
Yeah, short. And I'm going to sit up here and...
I'm thinking of Jay Versey. Is that a different person? I have an image of him walking through a field. He's the one where he's like sitting down and he has all the food in front of him. He's just...
Yes.
Is that the same dude?
Jay Versace.
That's him?
Uh-huh.
That's so dope.
Yeah, he's like I hope it's Versace. I've been calling him Jay Versace since 2013. So I
believe it's your pronunciation over mine. Because as we know, I am very dyslexic, and so I will just mispronounce shit.
But yeah, him. He's a famous producer. Yeah, so probably him. Also Victor Pope Jr., who I don't expect you to know who that is, but like he's making his rounds. Like I've been following him. Also know him from Vine. He's a rapper. What?
Friend, I thought that the movie color for Serendipity was Sleepless in Seattle. You thought he was going to listen to my pronunciation?
Well, it is possible. See, here's the thing. I am the self-awareness final boss.
Okay.
I am so self-aware that I am aware I might not know something.
Okay.
So just because you have gone on record being dyslexic does not mean you are not capable of being correct about this thing. And that does not mean I'm going to automatically assume that just because we're talking about the way you pronounce something that I am correct, because I could have just made that up. It is very possible that I made that up a long time ago and have just gone with it.
That is the sweetest thing anyone has ever said to me. That was so sweet. Oh my God. Like my heart got like 3 sizes bigger. Like,
yeah, you are. I mean, just because you have dyslexia does not mean that you can't be right about how to pronounce something. You could have seen one of the many videos. But you could have seen one of the many
videos
on the internet of people who work at Porsche dealerships saying that it is pronounced Porsche, and you pronounce it Porsche, and somebody will still tell you you're wrong, Porsche. And that is Porsche. Even though the people who work there say that it's Portia. But I would not tell you just because you have dyslexia that you can't be right about that.
Fair.
Yeah. I don't even remember what we were talking. What I was saying.
I don't. Oh, different producers. You were asking me about someone that was linked with Jay Versace.
Oh, Victor Pope. I was saying that's another person that I met on the internet first. Oh. Now he is on his way up, but he's been rapping and he's been doing like ciphers and stuff, and I can see where it's going for him. He's not. I wouldn't say he's there yet, but I know him from the internet, and now I knew him as Victor Pope Jr. on the internet, and now I know him as Southside Vic, the rapper. But it's going up. Somebody called. He did a song. I think it was On the Radar, an On the Radar freestyle, and it was good. But somebody said it's giving anxiety rap, and it is. It's good though, and the boy can rap. It's not like he can actually rap. But at one point in the song, he says, "I'm watching Friday, and I'm I'm cheering for Big Worm to shoot Craig. Shoot Craig." That nigga play with your money. Go stupid. Like, dude, give a fuck if it was $200 and it wasn't his fault. Give a fuck. No way, I ad-libbed that last part. That part was not a part of the song, but that was what the song. Yeah.
Fair. I'm like, I can't fault his logic.
Yeah.
All right. I'd be happy, bro.
We've been having some technical difficulties, like the camera keeps freezing, so I don't know what's going on with that, but we're gonna cut the episode a little short. Yeah. Because it keeps stopping and we're not catching it right away, so then we keep talking. And we don't know where we stop. I'm glad we got where we can see ourselves, because if we couldn't, it would have just still been froze. We wouldn't have had no idea.
No, we'd have just had audio.
We would have just had audio. So we're gonna go ahead and cut the episode a little short.
But again, we are thankful that y'all come back here. When you could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here, liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving comments with time sense. And again, we greatly appreciate it, and we hope to see you back next week, because we love being here with y'all, because y'all make this fun for us, especially in the comment section. So we'll see y'all back next week. I am RJ Friendly Neighborhood Dom, and this is
Barbie,
aka
Big Rox.
Not the little one.
Never the little one, not even at the end of the show or at the end of this long ass day. It's still Big Rox.
And we'll see y'all back here next week.
Did that sound convincing?
It did almost.
Okay. Bye.